Okay guys, what's going on? It's AJ from Trust and Societal Norms. I just finished the largest build of my life with a Lego. This place was huge. It's at least 25 pounds. It's 3 stories. It's a crazy build. I'm very impressed with it though and how it came out. So this is the Lego Modular police station and the donut shop next door. This police station is quite large. I'm used to Lego police stations being 2 stories, have a couple cells, and that's it. This one's really nice because I think it really transforms as far as a builder goes. There's a lot of detail put into this one. So let's just dive right into this place. So we'll just start out on the bottom floor. Just wanted to point out some of the details of this place because it's really cool. We got the bushes up here, and the park bench. We got a street lamp. We got a newsstand. Like, full fitted out newsstand. Up front, we got these really nice lights, which are really great details. The police sign, that's the only sign in the set, besides the newspapers, but there's no stickers. There wasn't anything like I'm used to seeing in later sets. So let's start over here at the donut shop. We got the door that opens up. We got this little vine on the side of the building and some donuts. And then if we go inside the donut shop, we can see all the donuts behind the lady. And just to show you, that's like the inside. So she's got her counter, she's got the donuts up top, she's got the donuts behind her. And you can't see it, but there's like a little coffee mug in there. Okay, let's go next door to the police station. We open the front doors. We got a cop sitting behind the front desk. Fielding phone calls. There's a little, what's supposed to be a watercolor, but it didn't have one of the pieces. We got a clock on the wall. We got the grand staircase going up with the windows back there, which is nice. And it's cool because the windows for the next 3 stories match the same area. So that's pretty sweet. And then we got one jail cell. This jail cell is a lot bigger than any of the jail cells in Lego City that I've ever seen. It's probably double that. But what I like about this jail cell is mainly the fact that you can't get out of it. Except for, we got a little Shawshank Redemption going on in here. As you can see, that goes out to the main area. There's a spoon all the way at the bottom. Looks like somebody was trying to dig out at one point. But yeah, it's different than a normal Lego City build because there's no escape motive. So I did really enjoy that feature. So that is the first floor. Let's go around back to see what we got going on out there. We got a ladder going up. We got the back door of the police station. We'd probably just open this and show you that it's just under the stairs. I'm guessing that's where they bring the criminals in when the criminals come into jail. And you got the back light out here, and then we got this little crack down here. But if you remember in the jail, in the cell, there was that tunnel. I think that tunnel leads out here. So that's pretty cool. You got double windows for the jail, for the cell, where it's window up front, window in the back. As far as this build went, the first floor really just shocked me for how much detail they put into this. Let's go to the second floor. So, okay, we're picking up at the second floor. As you can see, we just put a different floor on. We still got one last floor after this, and then the roof. So, inside the second floor, we got the donut shopkeeper's apartment, which is pretty, it's small, but, you know, this wasn't the main feature of this build. The main feature was the police station, but you got a single bed. You got a record player that was really cool to construct with 2 records. You got the back door and porch. You know, whatever. I'm guessing this is a mat here. Supposed to be like a mat. And then you got the sink and the oven. We'll touch that on when we flip this around. You got the grand staircase coming up again with a plant. Got 2 desks, one with a typewriter on it and one with a rotary phone with one cop sitting on it. Then here, you'll notice the little map with the different, there's supposed to be a map with different things. If you remember, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, when Charlie is in his room and he's going nuts over a bunch of suspects and connecting different things to each other. That's what this is supposed to be representing, I believe. And then you come over here to our criminal, or in this case, he's a donut thief, so he's supposed to be stealing donuts, which is, funny because cops love donuts, right? So far we have 4 minifigures that we've seen in the collection. One of the lady in the donut shop, the guy at the front of the police station, and then these two, another cop, and then the criminal. So then we come over here, and we got the mudshot area over there, and yeah, so that's that floor. Then we have one more floor of this build, but something else that I really like on the outskirts of this was just the detail outside. You got the awnings, which is really sweet. You got the vine coming up the side of the building. You got flowers on the windows. And that detailing is just so different than what I'm used to seeing on Legos. So we come out back. We still see the ladder back here from the first floor coming up, going into the balcony where it goes into the lady's apartment, the donut shop employee's apartment, and the ladder still going up. Can you imagine going up a ladder just to get home? And not only that, she has to go all the way to the back of the building to get to the ladder. So she can't even walk out the back door because the back door over here is connected to the police station. So yeah, as you can see, you got the stove and looks like an oven. You got a wash-up area down here, and the nice window with the flowers, which is cool. And over here, like I said before, you had the typewriters, the phone, the old rotary phone. That's a pretty set feature. And then you just have some refreshments on the window over here. And as on the previous one you noticed, you saw that this window was down here, which also follows up here. So it's very symmetrical. It's a very symmetrical build. Let's go to the third floor now. Well, guys, so we've just put on the third floor of this build. So let's go inside. So the first floor, if we recap, had the jail cell, the entrance to the police station, the grand staircase, and the donut shop. The second floor was an apartment. It had the typewriters and the office space for the police, and also it had the, mudshot area. And we come up here to the final floor of this huge build. So we start here. This is the little interrogation room with the one-way glass over here. And then we got the bathroom over here. And then we got the rest of the grand staircase. And then this little compartment here was a evidence room, which was super cool. It featured a lot of the evidence from old Lego sets. So we got a crowbar in there. And then on the other side, it had jewels and stuff. I'll definitely pull that apart so you can see it. But just look at the detail in here. You got the bird on the windowsill eating a donut. You got the ivy coming up the side of the building. You got the other ladder coming up to the top of the place. Yeah, you got the top of this, the little water tower thing. So obviously this is probably not a modern day police station. You just notice all that random stuff. So you notice the typewriter, the rotary phone, that stuff. So this is probably 70s, 80s, maybe 60s era police station. But it's still a really cool place. I'm really thrilled with how this came out. So let's take this part off here. You can see there's the crowbar with some water jugs. And then inside, you can see the collection of other things. So you got the jewel, you got the cookies, you got whatever this is. I'm guessing urine samples, but who knows. And then you got the hat, which is featured in a lot of Lego. That's commonly the criminal hat. And then over here, we got this billboard. I was told that this is the billboard with the laundromat from another set. Something about they didn't want the police to catch her on how she's going to steal the business. So that's the cool thing. If anyone really knows what that is, drop me a comment, let me know. I'm a little bit unfamiliar with that set. So this is the wrap up. So we have 3 floors. We got the apartment, the donut shop, 3 floors of police station, newsstand, jail cell, place to take the pictures, and an evidence room. Just look at that, guys. That's a huge build. It probably weighs 25 pounds. I wouldn't even doubt that. It's a crazy thing. It took me 3 days. I think 410 steps. But as you can see again, the windows all line up the whole way up. You got the ladder over here. You got the ladder going to the top. And you also got these windows kind of all matching up in that same particular style. I think this was an exceptional build. I gave a product review saying how detailed it was and how great it was. And anything that I'd like to see in the future as far as later goes, I'd love to see them come out with a modular water park. And maybe a modular police station that's more modern than this one. I know there's a lot of Lego City stuff that's a lot more modern, but I'd love to see a more modern police station, maybe even a prison. You know, I build my own prisons, but I would love to see something different. You know, something a little bit more big.